Hello everybody, welcome to Palace de Versailles here in France. And today I'm going to interview Amir Sali, the international Filipino fashion designer. Hi, welcome to Chateau de Versailles
Château de Versailles de
here in
Paris.
yes, here in France. And today I'm so honored to interview one of the international Filipino fashion designer,
Wow.
our very own from the House of Amir, Amir Sali. Okay, Kuya, it's good to see
Hi.
you here in Paris.
Thank you. It's been like I cannot believe in one part of the globe that we can meet each other. So it's really a blessing and a pleasure itself.
Okay,
So how can we start with this stuff?
okay, I got my notes ready.
Okay, go ahead.
When did you realize you wanted to become a fashion designer?
Well, I guess God designed me to become one. Because since I was a little boy, I prefer learning how to draw than learning my ABC first. I prioritize nurturing myself with beautiful art pieces and enjoying things that is really connected to arts.
Is it something you grew into or something you always wanted to be?
I guess each one of us were born with a cut. God intended us to become what He really wanted us to become. So I guess in a family of educators, I'm the only one who was really very interested with art. So I guess this is what I love, and I was born to be creative, and I was born to be artistic.
What are your inspirations for design?
There are a lot, but I guess I get most of my inspiration, like 90% of my inspiration, I get it from nature, because nature dictates fashion actually. You see Gucci, you see all the designers using many things that comes from nature. So I guess the best reference to get an inspiration is from what's around you.
Where do you see yourself for the next few years?
When you talk of few years, is it 2 years, 5 years from now, or
5 years.
5 years from now? Well, I think I want to establish not only to secure my future, but I want to work on something that people can remember me one day.
Oh,
So
nice.
I'd like to spread my creativity to a lot of people by giving chances for the young generation to learn the things that I've experienced, that they need not to go through it, but they can learn from the things that I'm going to share to them.
And actually, you've been doing that since,
Yeah, but
I can
that's the
remember.
yeah, of course,
Yeah.
that's the only thing that we can give back, to share what you've learned and what you've gathered from the years of experience to the new generation, for them to become more creative. When you are a good teacher, they said it's not only letting your student learn, but allow your student to grow taller than you are.
True. And you were once an overseas Filipino worker. How
Wow.
did you manage to not just survive, but to thrive?
Well, the word survive is something like involved with sacrificial things. But I went abroad not only to just have a living or to have a decent job. I went abroad because I want to grow and I want to learn. I like to study culture. I like to study new things from other places. So it's very important that you travel. So working abroad is not just a matter of earning, but learning is the most important thing.
Better, that's one of the aha moments I learned from Kuya Amir. Okay. Um, what would be your advice to our OFWs? Any short advice?
Yeah, I think since they are working abroad, it's not just like they focus on what they can bring home, but I think working abroad is a very good venue for each person to grow. So working abroad is not just getting what you can bring home, but I think it's very important that when you bring home, you bring something new that you can share to your country.
Okay. What made you decide to come back to the Philippines?
Home, Philippines is home, and I believe God designed me to be Filipino, so I have to be in the Philippines. So just traveling abroad or working abroad, it's just a matter of gaining and learning things that I can bring back and share it home. So working abroad for 2 decades was a good time for me to grow, learn, and experience something different. So I'm back to the Philippines to share to them what I've learned, and I like to be home because in your own land, you're always the king.
Yes, from the City of Kings, Chateau de Versailles. Um, what is your breakthrough moment? I'm curious.
Breakthrough moment. Well, I have a lot of very important things that happen in my life, but I guess knowing God and considering God as the author and perfecter of who I am right now, I think that's the greatest breakthrough when I acknowledge all my work and point to heaven that everything I've got here, everything I've learned here, everything that I experience in my life, it's through God's grace. So I have to really the greatest thing that happened in my life when I learned to acknowledge the beautiful things in my life that I know comes from the Lord.
Okay, I would like to ask, and I think our teleview, not televiewers, our audience would like to know, give us a name, some or few of your international clients.
Well, I have a lot. Namely, most of them are in Asia. So, like for example, now in the Philippines, I'm based in the Philippines. Most of my clients, like 70% of them are Chinese, and most of them are tycoons. So they own like hotel. They are hotelier. They own condominiums. But for me, it's not having the best clients are those who have a lot of money. But I like people. I like clients that can appreciate my work. I'd rather dress up someone who's happy wearing a mere sali rather than someone who can afford to pay a mere sali gown.
Amen for that. Can I get an amen up in here? Shante, you stay. Okay. I think I saw one of the photos in your Instagram. What Carrie Underwood wore?
Yeah, during
Yeah.
the Country Music Awards, it was really a blessing that Carrie Underwood was wearing an Amir Sali during the awards night. But what I'm happy about is Carrie Underwood, she believes in God and she acknowledged also her talent and acknowledge her talent like it's from Christ. So I guess it's two things meeting together. Like the designer of what she's wearing is a Christian, and the one wearing it is a Christian as well. So it was a magnificent uh, scenario that when she was awarding a lot of artists, she was wearing a Mir Sali and she was Carrie Underwood.
Yes. How about Jennifer Lopez?
With Jennifer Lopez, she's also a very good client of ours, but she's versatile in wearing pieces from the designer. So you cannot just simply claim that Jennifer Lopez like Amir Sali outfit, but Jennifer Lopez is so adventurous that she wear a different designer's name.
Oh. Pwede ka bang mag-say one word or describe some of the celebrities na alam kong naging client mo?
Well, I have a lot.
For example, si Shaina Magdayao.
She's nice, she's sweet, and Casey Concepcion. I have Ma Salvador. I have Rupa Gutierrez. I have
Liza Soberano.
Ann Curtis.
Kwento mo ngayon kay Liza Soberano.
Liza Soberano. Well, I have a lot, but one thing I like from all of them is they always give justice when they're wearing a Mir Sali, and I'm very thankful with that.
Tsaka si Maxine Medina sa cover ng Mega.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. She used to be my model in some of my shows, Maxine Medina, and now she's a celebrity. She's doing acting now in the movie world, so I congratulate her.
Si Gwendolyn Rue.
She's one of my favorite models. Gwendolyn Rue, the
Talaga?
first runner-up in Miss World. For me, she is the winner. She is the Miss World.
Yes.
So she's one of the best model I've encountered in my life, and I think she's based here. She's based here in Paris, France.
Yeah, because
Because
her
she's a
father.
French.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her father is French.
And hi Gwen, if ever you will watch this, I'm happy
Yeah,
that.
yes, Gwen.
Why?
Yes, Gwen. He said, we're here, Gwen.
Yeah, we're here in Versailles.
Venus Ra. Nakasama mo siya, binitbit mo siya sa Mindanao, I think.
Yeah, I did a show one of the cities in Mindanao, and I brought with me Venus Ra, and she's really a good person, and I'm very thankful also that I was given really the chance to work with her.
Ano, laging si Corina Sanchez laging pumupunta sa bahay mo? Or
where Corina is not a client. Corina Sanchez, she's a friend. So we always talk, we always share ideas, we go out for dinner and lunch. So we're actually good
Paano
friends.
kayo nagka-connect ni Corina at na-feature ka sa Rated K?
I think wala, ano lang talaga, it was a very good moment that I should be sharing some ideas about my work. So she offered me to really have it in Rated K. So it was like sharing what you learn and share what you have.
Um, I've always been grateful sa iyo, Kuya, kasi dahil sa iyo, nung na-meet kita, sabi ko nga, ah, yun ang one of the most na masasabi kong, by proof personal experience ko man lang na God exists. Kasi noong mga panahon na na-meet ko siya, I was under depression and
Wow.
wala na akong yung tipong kagana-gana sa buhay, sort of bored, burnout sa ganyan. So nung na-meet ko siya, nagkaroon ng fire, na-expose ako sa glitz and glamour, marami akong natutunan sa pagkain, tsaka sa mga life lessons, sa mga naituro mo sa akin,
Wow.
nagagamit ko pa hanggang ngayon.
Thank you.
And,
I'm happy to hear that.
Ano pa ba?
Well, in this world, it's not really important that you are rich, you have a lot of money. It's not important that you sleep in a very soft bed, because what counts really it's not really sleeping in the street or sleeping in a five-star hotel, but the most important is how deep you sleep. So it's not how delicious the food you eat. It's not eating in a five-star restaurant or eating in the street, but the most important thing is how full you are. So I think the only thing that I can share to you, Jules, in this life, I know it's a one-way ticket life. So make the most out of every single step in your life. Enjoy it. And every person that value you should learn to value them. Because those people who value you comes from the Lord. So
Thank you very much. I treasure that. And also, kailan yung upcoming fashion week?
I have a fashion show on October 18. That's next week. Hopefully.
Yeah, next Friday.
Yeah. So it's a gala show. It's a 25th anniversary of Wedding Essentials, and it will be a parade of.
Suki ka na rin dyan sa Wedding Essentials, no?
Well, thank you that they love me. It's anniversary, and it will be sponsored by Manila Bulletin and Manila Hotel. So I hope you can
So
also
Sali.
catch that, guys, so you can experience a new Amir Sali wedding ensembles.
Okay, Kuya, thank you very much.
You're most welcome, Jules. Thank
Um,
you for meeting me here in Paris. He flew from London. Nilipad pa niya talaga ang Paris just to meet me here. So this is a very good chance. Jules is like a son, is like a brother, or a sister, shall we say.
No, I haven't come out
Perfect.
yet. Lip sync for your life.